Our first shed today is a bit of a restoration of a children's playhouse. It's been in the family a long time and it had been suffering from the years. The roof had started to leak. It was an old felt roof, and so Patrick asked me for a bit of advice, and I recommended that he use EPDM, which is an artificial rubber. How did you find installing this rubber, Patrick?
It's a bit of a revelation, actually. I think you helped me understand that it's what we put on our extension that we built in the house a few years ago. So it's a kind of rubberized membrane, very flexible, very different from the felt that we had before, which was quite stiff and subject to old age, and it had started to break up. So we found it very easy to put on. You just put the glue on and then spread it over like a bedspread and then smooth it out, and as you can see, it's worked very well.
Right. I mean, it should let you find it'll last a lot longer than the felt. Typically it can last 30 or more years, maybe 50 years if you're around to
Yeah, well, it's ideal. I mean, we're bringing this back to life for the grandchildren, which are not actually planned quite yet,
Not
but
quite yet.
something for the future. But the rest of the structure is very sound. So it was a really question of stopping the water coming in at the top. But also I like the way that it looks. It looks nice and smooth, and the fit and finish has been very pleasing.
But it wasn't all plain sailing, was it? There was a couple of little difficulties which we had to have a chat about. What were they? How did that work?
Well, the main concern for me as an amateur was getting the fall on the edges right, because we had some rotten wood underneath. And it looked quite untidy.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really sure how to deal with that.
Right, and so for that we put a piece of timber underneath, and then this metal angle clamped the edge of the rubber onto the deck, and we screwed through, and that secured it on the bottom edge of the pitch. And then on the sides we put these barge boards and just fixed them, and that clamped it in place too. So
Yeah.
it's all...
Yeah, I'm very pleased. I mean, it looks very neat, as you say. It kind of blends in, but it feels as though that's going to last, a good decade at least.
Many decades, I would say.
Many decades, hopefully. And yeah, I mean, gives the whole thing a new lease of life.
Right. Well, that's great. So that's a quick EPDM roof repair. Now let's move on to the main show of the evening, which is the BioHort metal shed.
Yeah, the BioHort shed.